Because of the recent events, there's been a lot of aggression on the internet. People are scared, they try to find the guilty ones, point at others. But why did we forget at some point that the government doesn't represent all of the average citizens of the country? Why people started to judge all the people from a particular country based only on their politics and not based on the culture of the country, the values, the personal characteristics of the people? Please look at yourself and think if what you are doing now creates peace around you, or you're creating even more violence than there already is. Our lives here have changed a lot, but we shouldn't change our principles. And if you think that what you are doing in life is useful and important for others, then be strong and continue doing it. That's what I told myself, and that's why I've decided to continue releasing the videos from my trip to the north of Russia. All the palm trees, all the sunrises, all the sunsets of the world, all the exoticism of distant countries, all that I saw, I give it for one most cloudy, rainy and tear-stained day in my homeland. Well, good morning or good day, everyone. Now I'm staying in a small village in the Urals of Russia with my dad. And life in a village is always full of a lot of things to do in the household. So I have a pretty busy day ahead of me. And I invite you to spend this day with me and my dad, if he allows me to film him, because you might be interested in a simple life in a Russian village. The morning routine in the village in winter is to clean up the snow. For the record, today it's -23. You have to do this every single morning in the village. Otherwise, it would be impossible to walk here. Let's go! Today my dad and I are going to prepare Banya. It's a Russian bathhouse where we take a bath. We already brought the water and now we need to burn the firewood. My dad is a commander and I'm his soldier. I'm just doing what he tells me to do because I'm not really good in this, because usually, at least in my family, it were always boys, like grandfather, dads and brothers who would prepare banya. And today I just want to show you how it's done. Меня там видно?
Видно, видно.
Oh, and here are the brooms that my dad made. Oh, and also some herbs that are really nice smelling. So my dad says that in about 3 hours banya is gonna be ready. I think this is a typical looking Russian banya. I wanted to cook something in my dad's village furnace, something of the traditional Russian recipes. That's why I've decided to go to a farm to buy some milk. Hello! Hello, everyone!
I came to a barnyard of our neighbors to buy some milk, and I arrived here earlier to show you how they milk the cows, how this process goes, and the life in this farm. Now they are washing the udder of every cow. They wash it every morning and evening, she said. Look, this is a machine to cow the milk. They have 3 machines like this for so many cows. So it's a difficult job, by the way. А сколько у вас здесь всего коров?
Коров где-то 22.
И получается, вас только двое? Кто за ними смотрит?
Нет.
А сколько?
Нас 3.
3, да? Но все равно 3 человека на столько коров. Это вообще, наверное, очень сложно, да?
Да, не так уж.
Вы каждый день, да?
Да, каждый
И
день.
доите?
Да.
И вечером тоже, да?
Да.
Это сложно?
Ну, не так уж сложно.
А что еще нужно делать помимо дойки?
Убирать надо, навоз убирать, кормить надо.
Почему именно этим заниматься решили?
В деревне, ну, думаю, фермы заниматься самое лучшее занятие.
Выгодно, да, здесь это бизнес?
Ну, как выгодно? Ну, не так уж, ну, жить можно. Я оптом продаю молоко. Самое сложное, это, наверное, бухгалтерия.
Бухгалтерия?
Да.
Я думала, вы скажете убираться.
Нет.
А вы сами, да, искали работников?
Да.
И как вы их подбирали?
Как? Собеседование?
Ого! А вы сейчас тоже, да, ищете сотрудников?
Ну да, ищу.
Did you hear this, guys? There is an open job vacancy right on this farm, so you could wash the udder of these cute cows and milk them. Not everyone can get this job. You need to pass the job interview at first, as you've heard. And the salary would be about 10-15,000 rubles per month, depending on how good you are. So think about it. Oh, little mumus. Вы считаете, это сложный бизнес? У вас много конкурентов?
Так-то не сложное, но конкурентов нету.
А вам нравится? Коров?
Да, нравится.
Здорово, это самое главное. Here is the milk. And the kittens are waiting for milk. Well, the cows have finished their work for this morning. Thank you for the milk, cows. See you later. See you soon. While I was skiing in the forest, a snowstorm began, so I rushed home. On my way back, I saw everyone cleaning the yards of their houses. Usually you will see people cleaning snow every morning, but today they had to do it additionally during the afternoon because of the snowstorm. Girls also clean the snow. Тяжело убирать снег?
Тяжело. Понемножку убираю.
Каждый день, да?
Да, там помоги.
Класс, удачи! Dad! The cat is too cold to step on snow. Look at him. He's scared to step on snow. Yes, it's cold today. Go down. Okay, I'm gonna walk like with a parrot, but with a cat instead.
Gents, our hope is restored!
Usually the woods are burnt there in the furnace to heat the house, because my dad doesn't have the central heating. He puts the woods and heats the house with this furnace, and also you can cook there. Not in that big one where we're gonna cook now. He usually uses this small one. My dad could have the central heating, but he is a bit traditional and conservative, and people usually don't want their furnace to be destroyed, and if you have the central heating, they destroy the furnace, and people usually treat their pechka as something dear and precious, so my dad doesn't want to destroy it, but probably he will have to do that the next year. So this might be the last winter with this furnace, because recently my dad had a surgery on his heart, and it just takes a lot of physical activity to keep the house warm all the time, to bring the woods, to burn them, to prepare the woods and everything. So next year he might have central heating and this furnace might be destroyed, so it's our last winter with it. Well, I've got milk here, I've got eggs and flour, sperm flour, and the chances are very high that I'm gonna make, guess what? Блины. Блины is traditional Russian pancakes, so let's get started. Then you put some oil on a pan. We're gonna start making блины. Here we go. It should be thin, so you do like this. And we're gonna put it to the oven. Another beautiful one. I'm going to Banya now, and I'm planning to do something really crazy now. Guys, never repeat what I'm going to do now. Хорошо! Вообще не холодно! Хорошо! Супер! Вообще хорошо! Я бы еще тут посидела! Просто мне дышать надо! This was so cool! It was so cool! I used to do this with my brothers and sisters in my childhood, or we would play snowballs. We would take snow inside the banya and play snowballs there. It was so cool. Anyway, now I am going to Banya and I need some privacy here. It doesn't matter where you were born, in the mountains or by the beach, in the north or in the south. No matter how beautiful our life is, people will always feel a lack of something. But it's time to stop thinking that someone lives much better than you. It's time to appreciate everything around you.